guys, welcome back to my channel. So going off my previous video where I did a Get to Know Me the Vamps edition, I thought since New Hope Club and the Vamps are my favourite bands, here is the New Hope Club version. So for those of you who don't know who New Hope Club are a band based in the UK. There's Blake, Reese and George, and they're my age, 20, 21, 22, and they're kind of like based around Manchester. You've probably, if you know who the Vamps are, you'll probably have heard of New Hope Club since they're on the same record label. They go on tour a lot with the Vamps, and they're friends with Harvey as well. So for those of you who know Harvey, if you're a big fan of X Factor, you've probably heard of Reese Bibby. Reese Bibby was in a band called Stereo Kicks. There was like 8 of them, and they was on the X Factor. I think there was, I don't know how far they got actually. They did get quite far, and after that they released a single called Love Me So and then broke up. But a year later, New Hope Club was formed. So I asked some of my friends and Twitter followers to ask me some questions about New Hope Club so I can answer them. So the first question is, who's the most talkative? Right, so this is a bit of a hard one. So for people who don't really know or have never met New Hope Club, it's very hard to strike a conversation. And I don't know if that's me because I'm always nervous when I'm meeting them, but sometimes they're kind of hard to crack. You kind of got to make effort to speak, and sometimes that's hard when you're nervous, so sometimes it's like a high and a bye situation. But George is probably like the most easy to crack. Reese is the hardest, but because I've met them a few times now, and last year in 2019 I'd met them a few times like within like the same week, so Blake was a lot like really chill. So we had a lot of banter on the last time we met on the last tour date. Once you strike up a conversation and keep it going, then it's fine, but other than that it's really nerve-wracking. Favourite time I've met them? It's really hard because I've met them a few times, but I'd probably say Leeds, which was, I'm so lucky to meet them at the beginning of this year, because what a shambles 2020 has been. But luckily I met New Hope Club on the album signing, the debut album signing in Leeds, and it was really nice to be able to meet them all together, because usually when you meet them it's one after the other, like it's like called a selfie party. So to meet them together and speak to them together was lovely, and I spoke a lot about like the past and them remembering them writing their first single on like live stream. So that was really nice to be able to have like a proper conversation with them and have a picture together with them, believe it or not, because that's within like the 4 years I've followed New Hope Club, I've never had a picture of all of us together. So I finally had that. So this is the picture. Bearing in mind, I waited in a storm. It was definitely worth it to see the boys, and I'm glad I did. So best memory of me travelling to a show. I don't really have any memories of me travelling to a show because I travel on my own. My friends live in Blackpool and Manchester, and some of them live like in a different place in Yorkshire. I'm from Hull, so I travel on my own, and it's not fun. It's not fun. So I don't have any memories of me travelling, only me always running to get the train. Did I find out about New Hope Club? I found out about New Hope Club, it was in Sheffield. So it was the 2016 Wake Up tour for the Vamps, and I would go with my friend, and there wasn't supporting, they was just singing Oh Cecilia. So like Brad was on the drums and they was all singing. At the time there was a band called The Tide, and they were supporting the Vamps because they was signed by the Vamps. Like the Vamps have got like their own record label. New Hope Club and The Tide at the time was signed. And from that tour, The Tide did a fan fest. So it was like kind of like a hype tour kind of thing, like a pre-tour kind of thing, which was free. New Hope Club was supporting that, and then when The Tide went on, I think it was like Click My Fingers tour or something like that, New Hope Club joined. So it was nice to see them like singing like their own song. It was a song, it was just Perfume at the time. And they did a cover, Cake by the Ocean, and if you're an OG you'll know how much like hearing Cake by the Ocean, it just used to just kick off. Who is my favourite? I don't really have a favourite anymore. I used to be like a proper George stan. But now I've got older, I don't really have a favourite. No, I don't have a favourite. I can't do that. So my favourite song that they perform live and my favourite studio song. I'd probably say Let Me Down Slow for my favourite live song. The atmosphere is incredible through Let Me Down Slow. If you're there, you know. And especially like, I'm trying to think what year it was. Was it 2018 in Manchester? Manchester was the last tour date and they played Let Me Down Slow and it was just amazing. Favourite studio song has to be Just to Find Love at the minute. That will change every time they release a new song. Just to Find Love is one of the new songs that they've brought out, and it was actually on the extended album of their debut album. And I don't know, the whole vibe again, like it's just really vibe. Least favourite song? Give Me Time. It is Give Me Time. I don't know why. Like, it's okay, like, it's not bad. So how many times have I seen them live and met them? So I think I've roughly met them about 8-10 times, something like that. I don't really know, I don't really keep track. And I've probably seen them 20? Oh, that's bad. Probably 20 times, because they have supported like a lot of the bands I've been to see. So I've been going to see the Vamps for like 4 years. Bearing in mind, like, I started doing one date and then I went to like 3 dates and then 5. So I've seen them hell of a lot. But favourite cover, it definitely has to be I Want to Hold Your Hand. If you're there at tour when they play that song, it is so good. They also did a cover with Brad from the band, Personal. It was the acoustic version. And they did Hands with Sabrina as well. I have so many favourite covers. So my 5 favourite songs, well, top 5 of all time. Just to Find Love and Serious, they're off the debut album. And there's the Let Me Down Slow live version at the O2. Perfume, cannot forget about Perfume. And Karma as well, I love Karma. So the last question is, what tour dates was I doing for this year's tour that has been postponed till next year? So I was doing Manchester for this one. I think it was like a 5-day Easter tour or something like that. So me and my friend Saoirse, we just booked Manchester because we love Manchester for touring. But they have added Sheffield, so I might go to Sheffield. But the Vamps have announced a tour. The Vamps, ladies and gentlemen, are back. They are back with a new album, a new vibe, a new tour, and I am going to every single date. But it's really sad because I don't think New Hope Club will be supporting and going to tour for like 4 years. The only time I've not seen New Hope Club support the Vamps was when I went to Amsterdam last year for the Four Corners Europe tour. That was the first time I didn't see the New Hope Club support the Vamps, and it was heartbreaking. Eliza and the Bear, they was good, but you just want New Hope Club there. You just want the OGs there. But yeah, hopefully I don't even know what the tour's called. The New Hope Club tour next year it goes ahead, because I need to see everyone. I need to see the boys. Like I say, I'm going to Manchester, so if anyone's going to Manchester, hopefully see you there. So thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you soon.